The fantasy genre is dominated by powerful heroes who wield magic swords or have magic in them, heroes who are chosen ones. But what happens when the hero of your story isn't a chosen one, but he chooses to be the one? Welcome, Scribes of the Extraordinary, and today we're going beyond entertainment and diving deeper into the craft of storytelling by talking about one of the pinnacle, most referenced, most beloved, in my opinion, great, amazing story, The Lord of the Rings. And we're going to be talking specifically about the hero of The Lord of the Rings. Aragorn is a chosen king who comes back to rule his people. Gandalf is a powerful wizard who dies and comes back even stronger. There are powerful characters in this story, but the hero of this story is Sam. So today we're going to be discussing how you can make stronger heroes, whether or not they're chosen one, whether or not they are powerful. There are incredible stories out there with heroes that are nothing special except for the choices that they make. So I want to encourage you today, you don't have to give your main character some magic ability or whatever to make them truly memorable, incredible, and live in your audience's heart. Just use these 7 tips. Tip number 1 is to ground your hero in the ordinary. Why do we love Sam? Why is he so relatable? He's a gardener from the Shire. He loves his home. He has simple desires, good food, a warm hearth, and all the comforts of home. But Sam is relatable. He has simple desires. He comes from a simple home. He is loyal to his friends. He's not out on this world-saving quest. The whole reason why he's a part of the fellowship is because he was eavesdropping on his friend and heard that his friend might be sent into danger, and he's like, I'm not letting you go alone. Even when Frodo left on his own, Sam nearly drowned trying to get to him, and Frodo brought him with him. Sam is loyal. He has simple wants, simple needs. He loves his home. He loves his family. He loves his friends. So ground your character in the ordinary, and that's going to help them really resonate with your audience. Tip number 2 is define your hero by what they love. Sam loves the Shire. Sam loves the Shire so much that he brought some seasoning from the Shire on their crazy quest and journey, and it was important for him to hang on to it because it was a little flavor, little taste, literally, of home. He's constantly going on about the Shire, about going back to the Shire, about how they're going back home. He's talking about the journey coming to an end and them returning home and all the comforts of home. He loves the Shire so much that when he's tempted with the One Ring, he's like, no, I love the Shire. I love my friends. I'm not going to become this all-powerful whatever, who cares? That's not what I love. His love for the Shire helps him overcome this temptation, and his motivation is anchored in this love. So define your hero by what they love. In doing so, you're going to anchor in a very strong motivation for them. So what makes Sam so powerful? What makes him so powerful is his emotional endurance. Usually heroes are their strength or their will or how smart they are, their magic ability. Sam's superpower is his emotional endurance. So tip number 3 is make your hero's greatest strength internal. Sam carries Frodo emotionally through this entire journey. Sam is emotionally strong and emotionally stable. He loves deeply. He loves Frodo so much that he's willing to leave all the comforts of home, the Shire, which he loves and says multiple times, talks about it all the time, how much he loves the Shire and all the things in it that he misses. He's willing to leave that behind because his love for his friend is so much deeper. It's Sam's love that gets Frodo to the end of the journey. And that's one reason The Lord of the Rings is so powerful, and why I believe it resonates with so many people is because all throughout it, even following the story from Aragorn's perspective, when they kind of split off after the events of the Fellowship, it kind of takes two different directions. Even the books are split into, here's Frodo and Sam, here's everyone else. But what makes this story so resonant with people and so powerful is that it keeps touching on the themes of this brotherly love, this soldier-like affection of the world is terrible, the world is dark, there's very little hope, but we'll get through it together. To make your character's greatest strength internal. The reason why Frodo even survives is because of Sam's emotional support. That's the only reason why he survives. Tip number 4 to making a powerful hero is to test your hero's core value and what they love. Sam's loyalty is tested by Gollum's manipulation. Sam has gone through so much turmoil to keep Frodo alive, to make sure that he sleeps, to make sure that he eats something, to make sure that he feels safe, to make sure that he's reminded of hope. We'll get through this. We'll make it back home. Oh, I brought some salt from the Shire because it's a little semblance of home. I'm saving enough rations so we can get home. He's doing so much work to keep Frodo's hope alive, and Gollum, all he's trying to do is split them apart. And in doing so, Frodo ends up saying some very hurtful things to Sam. But Sam's loyalty is stronger. Sam's emotional resonance is stronger. Sam understands that hurt people hurt people. He even says at one point, it's not you talking, it's the ring. He understands that this venom that's being thrown at him by his close friend, a friend he's traveled into the darkest, most terrifying, most evil parts of the world for, is saying these terrible things to him. He understands it's not his friend. He understands it's the burden on his friend causing him to break. Sam's loyalty is tested, but that all it does is showcases how much more loyal he is. That's all it does. So test what your character loves and what they value. That is an excellent way to showcase how strong your character truly is. And now, tip number 5 is weaponize your hero's hope. Hope is a powerful tool. There's a reason why whenever you have this story where it's good versus evil, or you have a story about characters overcoming something, a rebellion of some sort, overthrowing the status quo, that hope is always sparked and hope is always targeted. The way to control people is to take away their hope. Hope is powerful. And Sam understands that. Sam is not a physically capable fighter. He doesn't have any magic powers. He's nothing special when it comes to the warrior side of things. But he knows how to weaponize hope. He has a whole speech. He talks about it all the time, but he has a whole speech on Mount Doom about holding on to something good, about going back to the Shire. He was able to explain the Shire to Frodo, to help him remember, to help him hold on to that hope. He was able to make hope something tangible to hold on to. Sam constantly showcasing hope and pouring hope into Frodo is the only reason why Frodo was able to make it to Mount Doom. It's the only reason why the ring was able to be destroyed, is because he so desperately hung on to this hope. So weaponize your character's hope. It is a very powerful weapon that can go, that people can very easily just, that's not very strong, including your antagonists. Tip number 6 is write characters who enable others to succeed. If you really want to be a hero, you serve others. Sam's a great example of this. Sam never tried to become the ring bearer. He only picked up the ring because he thought Frodo was dead, and then he found out he was alive and promptly gave it back to him without any issue. He was fine with him taking the ownership of that burden back. But Sam enabled Frodo to succeed. I can't carry it for you, but I can carry you. If you really want to make your heroes stronger, showcase their strength in supporting others, not replacing them. This is why we love mentor characters, because mentors are always trying to strengthen other people. That's why mentors are so many people's favorite characters. Uncle Iroh, Obi-Wan. In this scenario, Sam's mentoring Frodo into staying alive, maintaining hope, but really showcase your character's strength by showcasing them helping others succeed. And finally, tip number 7 is balance your character's kindness with ferocity. Sam is a simple man who loves simple things: people, family, his home, good food. He's not a warrior. However, when Gollum shows up and Gollum starts causing problems, he is incredibly protective of Frodo. He instinctively always has eyes on Gollum, is always trying to be like witty back on Gollum. He's always trying to succeed against him. He's doing everything in his power to be a shield between Gollum and Frodo. He's kind to his core, but when push comes to shove, he is fierce. I mean, he took down Shelob. And if you know more about Tolkien lore than I do, feel free to correct this next section down in the comments below, because I have not attended the Tolkien College of Middle-earthian lore. I know some, but not in hyper detail. But he takes down Shelob, to my knowledge, is this ancient primordial evil who's more powerful than like the Balrogs are. It's this ancient evil, and he kills her for his friend. He doesn't really know how to be a fighter very well. He's not a very skilled warrior. But that doesn't matter. Frodo was in danger, so Sam was stepping up to protect him. So you can have a character who's very kind, but you can also balance it with this ferocity. That only elevates who they are so much more. You can use moments of ferocity to showcase and boost all of these core elements in your character that you've already built. Samwise Gamgee is a masterclass in chosen heroism. He is an excellent character to study when you want to write a hero who's nothing special. But them being nothing special is what makes them more special. So, question of the day for you all: who's your favorite character? Who is a hero who chooses to be a hero, not because being heroic was chosen for them? I really love the character of Sam. And I really love the character of Tress from the Emerald Sea, which is a little teaser for the next video that I will be releasing for you all, as we talk about another hero who's just simple, who's ordinary, but becomes extraordinary by her choices. But what about you? Which character do you love that isn't a chosen one? There's nothing overtly special about them except for the fact that they chose to be a hero. And if you need any more help, I have some resources down in the description below, one of which is going to be a character and story creation blueprint. That's going to be down in the description below for you all. And I also have some free resources down for you as well to help you on this journey. But my Scribes of the Extraordinary, that's all I have for you today. I look forward to our next encounter as we continue our journey of going beyond entertainment, one step at a time. Can we also just talk about the fact that Sam went on this huge, incredibly dangerous adventure to get up the courage to ask out a girl that already liked him? Sam's great.